Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2 Drink Minimum Shot 8, I think. I think this is 8.
Shot 8, yeah, it
Oh,
is.
Shot 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Shot
9. Or 9.
No, it's not 9. You're just a bit of a retard. It could be 9. Who knows? It could be
Yeah.
11 for all I fucking
Yeah.
know. We just got off the plane, and we decided we needed to record right away because we're pretty last minute. We
Yeah.
had 2 full shows that we recorded in Los Angeles that were kind of lost due to technological errors. Not on our part.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and blame Steve Jobs, number 1. Anyways, so the gentleman in front of me doesn't need an introduction, but because I like to give him one, he's going to get one anyway. It's goddamn Mike Ward.
I am. I am Mike Ward. I was gonna do a joke about the Hells Angels, but
It's
then I
coming.
did. And you are Pantelis,
And what's that thing?
and that thing is a fucking victim of a robbery in Los Angeles.
Oh, we're going to get to
So
that
we're gonna talk about that on the
full episode.
on the full episode on Compact Media.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we start on the plane this week when we were on Rogan, we talked a lot about, like, we were there for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So we talked about 18, 20 different subjects. And one of the things I said a story about when a couple of years ago people were lined up outside my house.
Yeah.
And they were threatening to kill me, but they didn't do anything, and I was wondering why. And then years later, found out it was because there were Hells Angels that were parked like at each corner watching them. I talked about that on the podcast, and that became like news. At first, like, I saw it was one of the French Canadian papers, and I was like, "Oh, that's funny, and then the shitty French Canadian paper picked it up, and then the respectable one picked it up. And then they started, like, I saw it's in the Toronto Sun, it's in the Calgary whatever, Saskatoon, all of these shitty fucking Canadian papers.
The Saskatoon oil rig.
Yeah. And it's fucked up because it's written, Mike Ward. It starts out, it goes, Mike Ward said on Joe Rogan's podcast, no, these Hells Angels are good guys.
Yeah. So stupid. And it's like they don't even know. They don't even know that you've already said that in 2003.
Yeah.
You already talked about that shit. And also, it's not a real story. He's not saying he's hanging out with the Hells Angels now, that he supports them. And even though I think we do, good for them.
Yeah.
They're just a club. Let them be a club. And they took it, and by the time we got off the plane, it was everywhere. Now it's CBC, it's Toronto Sun, Toronto Star.
I'm waiting for
Global.
I'm sure. Yeah, it was on Global,
Yeah.
and it was on TV too. My manager this morning
on TV.
told me he saw it last night at
Da-da-da.
the 6:00 news. Mike Ward protected by Hells Angels.
So stupid. So fucking stupid.
I'm waiting now though because I haven't seen my Twitter really because we were on the plane and my brother just texted this to me. He was like, "What happened?" And so I knew that's how I knew it was a thing. But I know I'm gonna get fucking idiots that are gonna write me and they'll go, "Do you know that people in organized crime murder? These people have murdered people, and you're saying they're good guys?" Fucking stupid. I think I'm just gonna answer back, yeah, and I know where you live, bitch. Shut the fuck up, or else my friends are.
That would be amazing. And then you send me.
Yeah.
the sons of bitches.
Yeah, sons of bitches instead of the Hells Angels.
Now our sons of bitches merch should be selling a lot more.
Yeah.
The biker the biker gang now makes sense more than ever. So we're happy to be back.
Yeah,
we
very
had
happy.
a long week.
Long week, long productive week.
Yeah.
We hung out. We were basically at the Comedy Store all week.
Yeah, all the time.
That's pretty much all we did. And shows. I judged one of the roast battles.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah.
That was very cool. It was supposed to be Jim Jeffries was supposed to be one of the other judges, and I was afraid because I told him to fuck off a couple years ago, so I was afraid it was going to get awkward, and he didn't show up. I don't know if it's because I was there or
I think initially it's because you were there and he was thinking about it, but then he found out me and Poseidon are going to be there too.
and he got scared.
He's like,
shitless.
nah.
On top of it, you're protected by
By the Hells Angels. He's like,
forget it.
He's like, I can't fuck with this guy.
nah. Now I can't wait for the tabloids
Yeah.
here to run to run this ad.
What's he got in his
Yeah.
corner? The Aussie.
The next article is going to be like, Mike Ward threatens Jim Jeffries.
He scares this fucking Australian
Yeah.
fuck back
He-
home.
he goes to Jeffrey's hometown of Los Angeles, where he lives, where he's with his children, and he threatens to kill him. Insanity. So we did Earl Skakel's podcast. What a fun guy
What a
Earl was.
nice guy.
Yeah.
Like I've known Earl for a while. He's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. He's angry, but he's good angry and entertaining angry.
He's the angry we love.
Yeah. He's the angry we love.
I like Earl Skakel, fun guy.
Yeah.
Good podcast, Inappropriate Earl, iTunes,
iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, the whole thing. It was number 2 on iTunes after Powerful Joe Rogan, and someone fucked him. He was telling us because the intro to his podcast is some fucking, I think it's Rat or whoever it is.
Some song.
Some old fucking hairband. Someone called him out, and iClowns took him off, and then he
bunch of cloons.
And he was like, well, okay, and they checked it out, and he showed them he had authorization, and they were like, okay, we'll put you back when I don't know.
No, they said they can still access your podcast, but we don't know. We can't guarantee
you'll be in the charts
positioning, which is nuts because he was number 2 and he went number 1 for a bit. So he was dominating the charts. He worked hard to get there. These fucking clowns.
But the cool thing is, like, who cares about the numbers, right?
Yeah.
We still did it. Like, whether it's
fun.
the number 2 podcast or the number 9 million podcast, it was a lot of fun.
He was a cool dude, and he has good stories, man. He has cool memorabilia at his house.
Yeah,
Good.
and he's like the right type of angry, and all his memorabilia with like old wrestling stuff and Kiss, and he looks like he's like a character. You see him and you're like, okay, that's an interesting dude.
And Poseidon wasn't there because at the time when we were doing that podcast, I believe he was driving around.
He was driving around to make sure that he had gone back. He drove us to Earl's, and then you bullied him into thinking he left the garage door open.
Yeah. Well, I didn't bully him. I asked him, is the garage door closed? And he told me, I don't know.
No, I said yes.
No,
Yes,
you
yes.
didn't. If you
Yes,
said
I
yes,
did.
I wouldn't have said anything. You said, I don't know. And then I said, what the fuck does that mean? And then you said, it means I don't. I thought I did, but I don't know. And then I was like,
I said
fuck.
I remember pressing the button, but then you put doubt in me.
And
I
then
just
he
asked.
was like, what button? And you were like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why it did. So then he went back while we were, and we had our friend John Hastings on the podcast too, because we saw him the night before at the Comedy Store.
John Hastings, comic from London, now living in, comic from Canada, moved to England, now living in LA.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Long way of describing who he is.
So he went he went with us because we saw him at the Comedy Store, and then Earl was talking to us, and he's like, "Hey, why don't you come too on the podcast?" So it was perfect. It was 4 of us, right? It was Earl and 3 comics. Well, Earl's a comic too.
Yeah.
And it was a good. So you haven't checked it out? Check out Inappropriate Earl.
Yeah.
The latest episode, the one that came out this week. We're on it.
I think I told the Hell's Angels story on that one too.
You did.
So I'm pretty sure
It didn't pick up any traction.
I just because it's number 2.
Yeah.
It has to be number 1 for these fucking stupid Canadian journalists. And I use the term loosely. I should have went journalist.
Journalists.
I love to in the article since it's some Italian, like it's a Canadian Associated Press. It's the same article that just airs everywhere, and it's some Italian dude from Montreal who doesn't really know who Joe Rogan is. So he wrote, Mike Ward went on a very popular podcast hosted by media star Joe Rogan. Who calls Joe Rogan a media star? That's fucking stupid.
I got odd messages too. The worst messages that I got that I wanted to punch someone in the fucking face was, "Oh my god, dude!" And they're sending screenshots of me on Joe Rogan, and they're saying, "Is this you?
Oh yeah.
Is this you, dude? Is this you?" It's the same name. It's a photo of me from a day ago. I'm always there's always videos of me. We do the podcast here, so it's not like I've changed. You know that's me,
Yeah.
right? Like, is this you? Wow, it would be crazy if it was, right?
Somebody just got plastic surgery to look like you.
Oh my! It was so stupid. I was like, is this just an excuse to talk to me right now?
I had
So
though,
dumb.
but like, I had that one guy wrote me because on iTunes or on
Twitter.
YouTube, you know the clips that Rogan puts out.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He used to say like it used to be written like Rogan and Ari Shafir talk about whatever, but now it's just Joe Rogan talks about baseball.
Yeah.
So I got one or two messages that were like, and they weren't even to me, but I just see people going, "That guy looks like Mike Ward," but in French they'd write this, and I was like, "Yeah." But so you think he kind of looks like me, and he sounds like me, and you're like, this might be Mike Ward. And he's talking about shit that happened in Canada, in French Canada.
It's very
and you're
stupid.
Like, yeah, people are fucking dumber than dicks.
Buffoons.
Fucking stupid ass people.
Yeah.
That's retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is coming from Poseidon.
Yeah.
Who, again, as you heard on Joe Rogan, but we're not going to get into detail until we do the full episode, he was robbed by a prostitute of $500 and pepper sprayed. So
Robbed and pepper sprayed.
great story coming
That's
up.
basically the story.
Yeah,
You just
that-
ruined the story.
I did ruin the story.
Yeah.
The details,
I
though,
was
that's
about
where
to
the
say
meat
that.
is at.
I was
The
about to
meat
say
is in the
that.
details.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, he got robbed.
He got robbed and humiliated? Or
Yeah,
no.
humiliated.
No, he's going to be humiliated on the podcast.
Yeah, later.
I
He'll
don't,
be
I,
humiliated
I don't
later.
feel humiliated though.
No, that's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty of it.
I don't give a fuck.
That's what makes it amazing.
Yeah, if you were humiliated, we'd feel like garbage
Yeah.
for making fun of you. Now it's just good. It's a good story.
Yeah, you're owning up to it.
Yeah.
You're like, it's who I am, guys. these are the type of mistakes I'm gonna make.
What are you going to do?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was in a different city, different area code.
What does that mean? Why do people think like that?
Yeah.
Like people like in Vegas, bro. That's why I cheat on my wife because it doesn't count. It's in Vegas.
And
Is it because someone told you it doesn't count? Is that it's a different universe? Like I don't
Nah, I
understand.
never said it doesn't count.
And weren't
I was just
we-
saying like what I meant was like I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Yeah, but I was
What do you mean you would
also
expect it? You looked for a prostitute, you found her, you offered her money, you expect it to happen, you seeked it out.
and in a day and age where you could Google the prostitute, you can check to see if she has reviews. I haven't fucked a prostitute in like 27 years, and even 27 years ago, before the internet, I kind of knew what I was getting. Like I'd ask around. I just wouldn't fucking randomly pick some stupid whore and call her up.
It was the horniness.
Yeah, the horny. Fucking,
Abdul Butt was right. He said, "Be careful with Poseidon. He's gonna get LA horny."
Dude, but over there I was like super fucking like it's retarded.
But the chicks are so hot there. But there's something I noticed today when we were leaving in the airport. This woman walked by and she was like insanely hot. Like she was any city in America 12 and LA 10. Like fucking
Yeah.
perfect. But I saw her face. There was nothing. It was just an empty shell
Yeah.
of a person. There's nothing. You like she might be super fun, but I fucking doubt it. She looks like someone though that has nothing to say, nothing. She's just there to be hot and try to, fucking be an actress.
Well, right in the middle of roast battle before, because this guy had disappeared. The security disappeared. I was talking because there was the girl that was battling, and her friends were there too. There was some girls around that were the same. Remember they were talking about doing the roast battle? Like, yeah, we
Yeah.
got plastic surgery, so what? Same thing, empty vessels when I
Yeah.
was talking to him. I was like, fuck, this is like an alien pretending to be a
Yeah.
human being.
And there's something sad about like the girl that did the roast battle. She was hot-ish,
Yeah.
but she was definitely on the decline.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. And she was young. She was under 30.
Yeah.
And she was already on
Yeah.
it because of, yeah.
Maybe
Matt-
it's all the drugs.
No, it's not the. I think the attitude plays a part. But
Yeah,
my biggest problem with LA, and I told you guys, maybe it's an unpopular opinion because I like a lot of people there, like a lot of the comics that Jeremiah Watkins, Brian Redband,
Yeah.
everybody that at the store, and those people, I love those guys. But the regular people, I hate them. Like I felt uncomfortable a lot. They're the most weirdos per capita in any city. I think
Yeah.
is in Los Angeles, and even regular conversations. Remember, we're at the store. Not at the comedy store, but in stores buying stuff. Even the coffee. Remember when I went to get my coffee at Starbucks and it was a simple coffee that took 20 minutes. And it's just and their interactions with me, the way they talk like zombies.
Yeah.
They're just weirdos. They're empty, and everybody has this weird face, like they're doing a facade, like they're all auditioning for something.
I think it's all people that they move there to make it in showbiz, and then they realize I have no chance of making it in showbiz. But then they're ashamed to move back to their hometown.
Yeah.
So it's all everyone's serving you. Feels like a fucking failure.
Yeah.
So that's why everything's super slow because it's not like
They don't care.
like Montreal, not like most people, their dream wasn't to become a bartender, but they're happy to be serving drinks. Whereas in LA, they're like, oh fuck,
I should be a movie star.
I should be. God damn it, why don't I play movies?
Yeah,
so
some people
they're
get mad.
angry and slow and ashamed. Everyone's fucking ashamed, and that was the weird thing when we were talking to all the LA comics. And that's what I love about Earl when he calls people LA
Yeah.
comics. But you could tell that some people were really angry that we were in LA.
Yeah,
to
and
do
that we
Rogan.
and not just that, also that we were doing spots at the store.
Because they were like, hey man, what are you in town for? Doing podcasts. Oh, that's cool. What podcast? Joe Rogan. And then they'd be like,
Yeah, they
"All
were
right,
angry.
okay."
Yeah,
And then we'd be like, oh yeah, and hey, are you doing any spots? Yeah, I did a spot tonight at the Comedy Store. And then they're like, fuck, I've been living here for 7 years.
yeah. That's what somebody told me.
I've been on Conan. I've been on fucking Letterman. And I can't even play this store. And these two fucking dummies from Montreal are fuck. I told someone today, I was like, if I moved to LA, it would be so easy.
Yeah, but apart from the guys that we know
Yeah,
that
no.
go on there,
It wouldn't
the
be that
regulars.
easy,
No,
but-
but I'm saying the regulars at the store, the guys that we know and the guys that we know of. The guys that aren't regulars that go up, they're not that strong. They don't have the scene culturally is strong. Like they have people that love comedy,
Yeah.
but in terms of stand-ups, like remember the first night?
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah. I
watching.
saw-
We were watching some people go, and even Poseidon was looking at us. He's like, "Oof, I can't wait till tomorrow till you guys jump on stage."
Yeah.
like some people are just not.
It's
At our
not like
level.
New York. Like
No.
New York
New
is
York, yeah,
super strong.
I think in the East Coast, I don't know. We take it more serious. I don't know what the fuck it is, but we produce way better comics.
I think what it is too is like New York comics are people that want to be comics. LA comics, a lot of them are people that are like, oh fuck, everyone told me I was funny. I should do this, and then maybe some director will see me and I'll play in a movie. Whereas like New York comics are like real comics. They go,
Yeah.
I want to go on stage because I want to be a guy that goes on stage.
And they enjoy the art.
Yeah, the end
enjoy
game
it.
for a New York comic is to be a comic, whereas the ones in LA want to play in fucking, a remake of Grease or whatever.
And we should give a nice little shout out to Adam Egett, Norm Macdonald's Road Dog, who hooked us up
Yeah.
with spots. And not just the spots, but he was super nice to us every night that we were there. He made us
Very
feel
nice.
welcome at the comedy
He's a
store.
lovable weirdo.
Yeah,
like
he's-
he is kind of.
I don't get a weirdo vibe from him.
He not a weirdo, but he's
Eccentric.
He gives off almost a autistic vibe.
You think?
Yeah, a little bit.
He to me he gave off like a cool like let's handle our business.
Yeah,
type of vibe.
I don't know.
I don't know. It depends. You I don't know.
I think it's because since I drink, anyone that isn't fucking shit faced
That's what I was about
drunk.
to say. He's not like maniac. He's very
Yeah.
calm.
So I'm
you,
like,
you
oh,
saw
that
him
g-
subdued,
that
and you're like,
guy's-
look at this weirdo just staying quiet and being a real adult.
Look at that fucking weirdo. It's 2 a.m. No vomit on his shirt anywhere. What the fuck kind of man baby is that? Yeah. That's why I fucking love Swartzen.
Yeah, Swartzen was fun. I was happy to see him, even though he had to. He left. This is weird. I'm telling you, with Poseidon. So we hadn't seen Nick Swartzen since
The festival this summer.
Just for Laughs, and honestly, it's weird. We talked about it. We missed him like he was. I don't
Yeah.
know. We missed him like he was a brother. You
yeah,
know?
when we saw him, like when he walked in, I got up. I got
Yeah, we all hugged
excited
him.
like I was coming back from summer camp, and I was like, "Hey, my," and it wasn't like it was almost like either my mom, my dad, or more, if I'm being really honest, more like my dog. Like
Yeah, you missed
how
it,
you're
yeah.
super happy to see your
Yeah.
dog.
So we were happy to see him, and then just it took 20 minutes of hanging out with Swartzen for this guy to walk.
Yeah.
To walk away to go to the bathroom and to get into an argument with a transsexual,
With a transsexual that was
transgender.
yeah. Oh yeah, this isn't behind the paywall. So it's a lady. No, but it's I didn't see this because I was drunk by then. But so it was you were taking a shit.
So I got up to go take a shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Then I got up a couple of minutes. He was already taking a shit for a while.
Yeah.
All I had to do was because of the food. I just had to wash my hands.
Yeah.
I wanted to wash my hands and face. So I go and there's 2 bathrooms. There's 2. They're the single bathrooms in this restaurant where you can only go one person at a time, right? So there's 2 of them, and they're both locked. They're both occupado. So I was like, okay, Poseidon I know is in one of these, So I try to open both. They're both locked. I'm like, okay, he'll come soon. He's already been there for a while. I'm waiting. It's taking a long time. So I'm like, fuck, man. So I pushed them both and I yelled, like, yo, Poseidon, let's go. And I don't know if you heard me when I said that.
I did, and I actually replied, but
I didn't hear
replied,
it. I guess because the kitchen
Yeah.
was. So I'm still waiting there. And all I want to do is wash my hands, but I'm still getting, anxious because I want to sit down. I've been waiting for, it's past 7, 10. Yeah, I was gone for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck, this is insane because they're both taking long. And then somebody like kind of hits him a bit from behind and starts trying to open the doors. And I turned back and it was this woman, this
a
transgender woman.
giraffe of a fucking.
Yeah, very tall, long
Tall,
legs.
skinny?
Tall, skinny, long legs, short skirt.
Giraffe of a woman. I
Giraffe.
love that I can exactly picture what she looks like.
Yeah.
With
So
like knees that are thicker than the rest of her legs.
yeah. So
Yeah.
but because from the back, so I look, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I get mad because I'm like, yo, is she trying to fucking cut the line? I'm the line, So I was like, hey, whoa. Yeah.
I'm the line.
Yeah. So like, hey, whoa. I'm here first.
Listen, lady man.
Yeah, no, and then, but at first I thought it was just a tall lady, and then I saw from the face and the voice, and I was like, oh, I don't want to offend,
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, I'm waiting here. I'm in line. I just want to wash my hands. You can take whichever one, but calm the fuck down, man. There's a line, And then it's like, no, do you know who's in these bathrooms? And I was like, yeah, one of them is my friend. And then she's like, "Does your friend wear a red jacket and a skirt?"
What?
Yeah, and I was like,
Probably.
Yeah, I go,
Probably, but not when he's around us.
I was looking, I go, maybe not in public, like I don't know,
Cuba.
you know. So then I'm like, I don't know, not now. Like I don't understand what you're asking. Like I couldn't get the question because my friend is in one of these bathrooms, and I was like, is she trying to fuck Poseidon? Like, I was trying to run it. And then I'm like, look, man, one of my friends is in here, and I'm waiting
Did
for him.
you call her man? Were you saying, look, man?
Yeah, but I call everybody man. It wasn't
Okay,
it was just.
That must be weird, though, for a trans person, having someone call her, hey, man.
Yeah, but it's also because I wasn't thinking about that. I was just trying to get the words out.
Like, hey, bro, listen, bro.
Bro is
It's
rare
how
that
I say bro.
Yeah,
all the time.
bro, he says to women too. It just comes out, bro. Bro, I don't say, but man, because when I say, I just think of like thanks, man. I don't think about it like that.
It's
like
not
guys,
like saying, listen, sir.
yeah, it's like when I
Yeah.
say, hey guys.
Yeah.
It's like that. So I'm just talking, like trying to get the story from this person, and then like my friend is in one of these bathrooms doing drugs, and she's gonna die. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. So like, I have to find out which one it is. So she starts kicking the doors. She kicks the first one repeatedly
Couldn't
hard.
she just ask you which bathroom is your friend
I don't
in?
know which bathroom he was. I didn't hear him.
Or just knock, and if you hear...
But he
"Hey,
wasn't.
bro."
He wasn't. Here's the thing. He wasn't replying after.
Why weren't you
So-
replying?
I was replying, but he couldn't hear.
He had to. He wasn't. Maybe he
I
was doing
didn't-
this. It's loud, right? Because the kitchen's next.
Okay,
So he
yeah.
was probably doing this. Yeah.
No, I did. I said it.
Occupado.
Yeah.
No,
Occupado.
So then me, because I'm such a fucking idiot, because I become concerned, like as if I know people, like it's my family. Or
And
whatever.
you were worried that this...
Not yet.
A homeless prostitute lady was...
Not yet. I'll tell you when I wait. So she starts knocking, and then at one point she's kicking the door so much on the second bathroom that I hear from inside, "What the fuck? I'm gonna fucking take a shit or whatever." And then I hear she turns around, looks at me, and she's like, "I think that's your friend." And I was like, "Sadly, yeah, that one's that one's mine."
Can we change that?
Yeah.
I'll take the
wanna
heroin
trade?
tranny,
Yeah.
and you get the fucking big angry
So
guy.
then I was like, all right, so your friend's here, knock. So she's knocking and texting. He's like, won't open the door. I have big trouble. I go, what? She's gonna die, gonna do drugs and overdose. And I'm like, are you serious right now? And then I'm like, and I didn't know how to ask. I go, is it a man in there or a woman? Like what? Like how much drugs can it handle? Like just so I can understand. And then it's like, it's my friend. She's in there, Maria or whatever. So I'm like, fuck. So I turn around and I didn't know what to do. I go to our waiter. I go, hey, bro, you have the key here? There's a tranny stuck in there gonna overdose. Like, let's go. Let's fucking chop. And then the guy's like, oh, is it Maria? Asked because they knew each other. And then the woman's like, yeah, she's stuck in there or whatever. So now I'm like, what the fuck? Are we gonna help?
Yeah.
And the guy's like, we don't have keys to get in there. So I'm
They
like,
don't have keys?
Yeah.
What a fucking
fucked.
stupid city.
So he's like, tell her if she's high and doesn't know what's going on to reach up and like unlock the thing. So I'm like, yo, we're not gonna let this fucking lady die like So I'm yelling now. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, let's go, chop, like try to push the thing. And then the first woman, the giraffe one, is like staying calm a bit, like texting the person inside, climb up, saying and open the door. I'm like, this is fucking insane. Now he hears all the commotion. He's still mad. He doesn't know who the fuck is kicking the door down before, right? So at one point he's finally done. He's washing
How
his
long
hands.
did it take between the knocking and him?
Oh, 3 minutes. It took a while
Fuck.
because she wasn't knocking. She was kicking the door. That's why he got pissed
Yeah.
off. So I forgot about him. I forgot about my hands. I was thinking about, holy fuck, I don't
Yeah,
want this
there's
person to
a
die.
lady
Yeah, there's a
dying.
lady dying inside the bathroom. So I'm freaking out now. And he opens the door. He's like, what the fuck? I can't take a shit here, fucking malaka. He's yelling. So it goes quiet for 1 second. And the giraffe woman turns around. I'm not a malaka. And then I just push her. I'm like, I gotta go and wash my hands.
That's crazy that Swartzen brought us to a restaurant. He was like, "This one of the nicest places in West Hollywood," and then his nice place is a place where people overdose in the bathroom.
But then she got in because we saw them outside, and then Poseidon's like, I told him the full story what happened outside. He's like, oh, should I apologize? Because he felt bad. He was looking at her. He's like, oh, I feel bad now because I called her a malaka, like wanker, and I thought it was. He didn't know why she was knocking. Because the thing is, she was actually concerned
about her friend,
which makes sense to me.
Which is a good, good person.
Good person.
That's a good
I
thing
support
to
that
do,
shit.
yeah.
Because then I got nervous.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're safe. But the friend was fucked up. You saw outside when she was carrying her and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and we're saying like, don't do the wrongs. Like, she had a fucking weird accent. Both of them did. Anyways, that's been the shot.
So for people that haven't heard this show before, the real podcast is on Compound Media. That's a full show. You have to go to Compound Media to subscribe, to join. If you use the promo code Canada20, you get 20% off. We do the show there. Anthony Cumia has his show there. In Hot Waters
Aaron
there.
Berg.
Aaron Berg, Gino Bisconti, Dave Landau. That's with Anthony Cumia. Really good network. Really funny shows. And we do the shot here. That's just a little short show.
Yeah, so subscribe to this on iTunes, rate it 5 stars. You could catch this on YouTube and on Facebook as well.
And SoundCloud.
And SoundCloud, depending on what you use. Remember to give it high rate, because that's the only way you go up, and it doesn't matter how many listens you get.
Yeah.
You need ratings and comments. So you could rate it 5 star and then write, Poseidon's a retard. We don't mind. Just do that. Just rate it 5 stars.
Yeah.
Talk about it. We have a merch store up. The links are all in
You
the
can even
description.
write, I'm not a Malacca, 5 stars.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. So check out the merch store. Remember that Mike Ward also has his special out on Amazon Prime. That's Mike Ward Infamous. If you're in Canada, you have trouble finding it. But if you're in the States, I guess you catch it for free if you're on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime in the States and in UK and in Canada, it's on Vimeo. If you go to mikeward.ca, you can get
Everything's
it.
there.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening.
Cheers.